Alright. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again to continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. Last time on was a bit of a lighter stream. We obviously, 2 streams ago, finished all the stuff in the mission with Titan. We took down Kupka, all of that. The last time, though, we were making our way through the desert. We ended up here in the town of Baklad. And we're doing a lot of side quests here that I kind of thought were just eh. And the main story was kind of eh. We teamed up with the people of the Crimson Caravans to stop a child pickpocketing ring. Whatever. Not the most exciting story element of this game, as we are trying to smuggle our way into the Crystalline Dominion to find destroy Drake's tail. So that's it. I did a couple side quests, none of them great or important. So that being said, we are going to dive right in. Alright, so guys, if you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you're following. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. Keep up to date on all the things that I'm doing. Alright, sounds good. Without further ado, we're going to dive right in and we're going to talk into Goots.
You're going to do an apprenticeship or something then?
Oh, Goots wants to be a blacksmith. And he's hanging out with Hansa, the little pickpocket.
Here you are, Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do.
Turn to Theo, he seems to be a good dude.
Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
Alright, you're shit shovelers now. That's cool.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
A respectable job.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm going to be your first customer. I'm going to save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
Cool.
Do me
Kid's an
best.
edgy little bastard. He's a Final Fantasy player, that's for sure. I'm gonna get the biggest sword you can make, Goots. And I'm gonna swing it around with one hand, Cloud Strife style. I mean, we have a great sword, and it's huge, but it's reasonable. It's not Buster Sword big.
We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
Okay.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
I'll get all the stuff I need.
And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Crystalline Dominion, Drake's Tail. Seat of the Imperial Court. Or are we gonna see more about. Last time on Big News, Big News Morgan's over here. Dion is out as the candidate for emperor. So is Sylvester, as the weird, creepy boy Olivier has ascended to the throne of the emperor, most likely due to the machinations of Annabella. Very excited to see Annabella's death. Hope that happens soon.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father.
Oh!
For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Could Annabella be working with or being controlled by Ultima? In the scene where they went to talk to Hugo Kupka, I'm not sure where it comes from, but there was an odd blue glow. And I didn't know what it was. And I'm theorizing it could have been, at the time I was theorizing, I don't know if I spoke it out loud, I'd have to go back and check that video, that it could be crystal fetters, the same kind that were put on Clive to, like, seal magic and seal dominance. So maybe it's, like, a magic blocking thing that Annabella has used to hide her magic, to hide the fact that she's the dominant of Ultima. Could be fun. Could be fun. I know Ultima is technically sealed inside of Joshua right now, but if it was something weird like that, that could be really cool. Alright. Oh. That, Olivier has been installed as the Holy Emperor. Married Annabella Rosfield and started a second son Olivier with her. Annabella and Olivier's influence in the affairs of the Imperial Court only grew over the years until Sylvester finally convinced to surrender his throne to the young prince, announcing him to be the latest in the long line of earthly incarnations of Grieger.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
The big glowing wound on his
I have
chest.
your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I believe Ultima's ultimately responsible for the Blight.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Mm-hmm.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
The wyvern tail that represents Sanbreque and his father's will. Ooh.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, this is a flashback to the last time we saw them. She called him lowborn.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear. that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
I want to kill her so bad.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Yep. So that represented his father's will. She crushed it without a second thought. She's the shadow. She's the manipulating. I bet she's working with Ultima. That's where my mind is at. One other theory. Shot in the dark again. So I just conjectured that she might be the vessel of Ultima. What if Olivier? I mean, she's had 3 kids. 2 of them are dominants. Is she 3 for 3? Is she really correct and she's just great breathing stock for, like, superpowered children? Or is Olivier... Okay, I'm just gonna play. But that's a theory. I'm throwing it out there. I know I'm at... Like, I have, like, 15 theories at this point, but...
Hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Dion's a cool dude. Dion's a really cool dude.
Thank you, Your Highness.
The Terrence and Yote?
Let's take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
The Phoenix and Bahamut. Don't be... No, I believe in Dion. He seems right and honorable.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Alright. It's not going to be an explorable region. I was really hoping it would be the first city we get to explore. I'm kind of bummed we can't... I get we're wanted. And, you know, it's all about exploring the areas. But they did so well with Midgar in 7 Remake. I'm really hoping we get to explore a city. Like, I would love to explore Oriflamme. It looked beautiful. I'd love to go through what remains of Rosalith and see how it's changed over time. Rondella looks friggin' gorgeous. I always love the desert, the Arabian aesthetic. It's clearly very heavily inspired by that, and I want to see it. All right. The Crystalline Dominion. Here we go. Story time. Wasn't that a Vine? Story time guy. All right.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
They turn to their drink
Anything
to forget.
you want to forget?
Oh.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that.
Let's start this. Let's kick off the war.
We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I love that that's the opposite of what Joshua needs and Dion. Right? Like, they want to prevent the war so they can stop Annabella and everything, but... Did I fall asleep sitting up?
Boy.
Oh. War were declared. What's happening? That's like in the center. Medicine girl, run!
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal.
A good jump, boy.
This way.
Along the roofs of the Twinside, is it called? Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight. Spare the citizenry.
Night Dragoon. Oh, it's the Dragoons attacking. That's okay. That's
Imperial Dragoons.
okay. I was hoping that was a big chest I could kick open. That'd be cool.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
My final breath. To me, flames!
God, that was insane. Extreme down thrust.
Around! Quickly! Cut them down!
Dragoon Lancer. Oh, he doesn't have a unique title? That's a shame. No. Not bad, but not my record. Correct.
They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Hey, let's not interfere. Let's let them fight themselves, and let's just go get the Mother Crystal. Oh no, we gotta find Goots first.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Crab killer! Fighting crabs in the sewer.
None of the Emperor's forces remain. They gather the message. We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is dethrone the Pretender.
Dethrone the Pretender. So we heard all that, right? That's the
There
bell
it
tower.
is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Goods lift.
Are we gonna Pirates of the Caribbean this? Whee! What about Jill and Torgal? Up there, never mind. Blood all over the bridge.
Where in Grigor's name did you come from?
Hey, I don't want to fight. Or to say like, hey, I'm someone with no love for the Emperor and I hate the Empress with a white-hot passion of 1,000 suns. I'm all for helping you.
Intruders! Defend the gates! Wake and win!
Nice try.
Good. Good. Huh.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
I see something up there, so there you go. Okay. Or even just, hey, we're mercenaries. We were hired to protect a trader. We were at a tavern. We're trying to get to the bell tower. That's it. We're of no interest in this fight.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Can't we just I don't want to fight Dion's guys. Can't we just talk this out?
Hold on, Goods. We're coming.
So right there. A little too far, yeah. It's a fight spot.
In the prince's name, none shall pass!
Oh, tried to last second dodge. There you go. Snag, snag, snag. We're gonna have to go through that, aren't we? And that's a boss fight to get to there. Can't we just, like, give it a little jump and get over there? It's a little far of a drop.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Favor of Earth, Raging Fists. Which is not bad. I played around a little bit with Raging Fists. It's really fun if you can get the counter off. I mean, we picked a really terrible place, Scoots. It's right on the other side of this giant courtyard. This giant boss-shaped courtyard. No, we're just gonna have a nice, easy stroll across, I bet.
Can you see him anywhere?
Dragon's gonna land right there? Yeah. Very predictably. Oh, right on the bell tower where Goots is waiting. Is that a frost dragon? Cool shot. Cool shot.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Let's not fight a white dragon.
Nice try.
Not bad. Good, almost there. Good.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move. Too slow.
Good. Good. Build up that. Oh, 42721. That's a new record. 42721. New record, baby. I think I gotta beat 50K. For as an achievement. The Dancing Dragons. Good. Break. Grapple. Deadly takedown. Hell yeah. Good. Let's get fast to 150. Almost there, buddy. Woo! White Dragon slain! That's the first boss I've fought since Titan. And Titan lost. White Wormbone, 3 of them. That was a required thing for, I think, one of the Diamond Blade. Nothing about dragons. As Goots.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that
It's Bahamut.
Crystal's heart?
Oh no.
What the hell is it doing up there?
That's Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Is Bahamut gonna destroy the crystal? Or is he gonna eat the crystal like Titan? What? Why? What is going on?
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
What is going on?
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Phoenix! Holy hell. Oh, is he... Mother Crystal stole him? What did it do? It stole his power? Oh god, what? That was just... Build like something to protect itself? But why did Bahamut go crazy? Nothing.
So,
We destroy the heart.
we might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in.
And Bahamut has gone for now.
What? And leave you? I packed everything up before I made a run for it, but I won't be giving it away for free.
Thank you.
Oh, he says we set up a little shop. What in the actual... hell?
What can I do for you?
The big
Want us to
hammer?
Make you something?
Those are the 3 white worm bones. Okay, yeah. Diamond sword is still worse. Silken sash 2. It's a little worse than Excalibur.
You don't want me to make yours out else? Is there else you need? Thank you. Is there else you need? All done then. Did I do it right?
Oh, dang, no.
That's 10 times better than it was before. I hope you like it. That's 10 times better than it was before. Ah, I did it. I hope you like it. Is all done then? No.
It does look pretty cool. Sorry, Excalibur's just better than a +2 diamond sword, only by a little, though. The HP goes up by 1, but the defense goes down by 2. If you look at the ratio, the defense is more important. Same here. Yeah.
You be brave now.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm.
Once.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
And this just, like, would solidify in the Emperor's mind that his son was trying to betray him. It's got to be some kind of machination of Ultima.
No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether.
An ether flood? Oh, god dang it.
Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
And there's no reason to hold back.
This is devastating.
There must be a way to climb up.
No, again, we're not going to bring up, hey, Ultima's thralls are here. Same as with Titan. This must be part of Waloed's plan or the Empress's plan. I mean, like, is it just a long con between the King of Waloed, Odin, and our mom, Empress Annabelle? Are they both servants of Ultima? You know, like... The Phoenix and Bahamut!
Is that the Phoenix? Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Dope!
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck! Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Them again! Not now!
Whoa! Oh! Ooh! Oh! This music's pretty solid.
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all. There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we.
Like... Should we? Okay, is that it? Good. I hear a big noise. What's the boss gonna be this time? 2 liches. It's one of these fellas again.
We don't have time for this!
There you go, another new record. 43,038.
Fire and flame!
Good. No chests in here. I would assume there'd be a chest. Okay. Moving on. The more I think about the name, too, Ultima, it kind of makes sense.
Are those the council chasers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
In other games, in other FF games, Ultima is the ultimate destructive spell. Every being in this has a thing, like Phoenix is life and death. They're the wardens of individual elements. Ultima might be the scion of, like, pure destruction. Because this would upgrade it, it wouldn't master it, right? I'm good. So instead of these things being creatures of death, they're creatures of destruction. I mean, they're named after, like, liches and revenants and specters, which connote undeath. Or anti-life.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
He's a survivor.
We're getting close.
So those are the council chambers. What is this? What is this?
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither.
I'm guessing it's a thrall, but like, what in the world? Necrophobe.
Let's try.
Cool. Cool. He's a Beyblade mage. He has friggin' Beyblades. The Beyblade blade.
To me, boy.
Good. That would have done a lot. Elemental dissonance. Faraga. Blizzaga Beam? Deadly Embrace.
I don't want to know what that is. We have to end this right
Come on. Dark energy swirl. Almost there. Okay, I got him. Emblazaga. Dual cast Blizzaga. And Faraga.
Too slow.
Go.
That's it.
Made to be broken. Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed. Oh, okay. Necrophobe. Phobe is like fear, so fear, afraid of death, fear of death. The wind-up punch. Cool, cool. Just look at it. It looks terrifying.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
Yeah.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
That's where I slid down. So head towards the, there's a healing item. Let's grab that.
Be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Yes!
Mother.
Mother?
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. She's killed so much death.
Darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
Answer him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you.
Good.
Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his
Oh,
family
God, you
veins.
suck.
So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted a tenth of your strength? Oh!
You're wrong, I did awaken.
That Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels?
I was sold into slavery.
Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was been trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua. My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive? When the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Dumbass! Okay. Let me kill her.
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria.
Are we gonna get an Ifrit v Bahamut?
Do my duty.
What are you...
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Ifrit.
Clive.
Joshua.
Clive!
Cool. Cool as hell. Oh my god, this is so dope. Mega Flare. $418,000. There's so much going on that I can't process right now. Chip away at the Mother Crystal, that's fine. Alright, well, I don't think Annabelle is in league with Ultima anymore. Maybe she was being used? Is he, like, controlling it, building it? Like the same way Titan swallowed it to become Titan Lost? It's like, oh, it's like a wyvern's tail flower blooming. That's so friggin' cool. Let's take out the heart right now. class? Sure. Flames of Rebirth. Is it Phoenix and Ifrit teaming up? New technique. Hellfire. Give me Hellfire. Spit Flare. Okay.
We'll face the consequences.
You've learned Spit Flare. Cancel with X. Standard explosive flare will cause enemies to become partially staggered, canceling any initiated abilities. Backdraft. Oh, look at that. Was that over 1,300,000? Oh, that just felt good. Probably shouldn't have used my shield, though, if he's gonna do this.
Shit. Can't reach him.
Knock him down, Joshy boy. Giga Flare. Did I put up my shield? Did I put up my shield at least? That's his Mega Flare. Joshua's gotten real good at avoiding stuff. Embodying the Phoenix. Again. Cool. All right. It's largely cinematic, but I don't care. It's epic as hell.
Your Highness, stop! Please think of your people.
Good. Cool. Above the clouds! Let us fight in the sky! This is so cool. Okay. Oh no, it's a whole bunch of them. It's like a friggin' Giga Flare.
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
Two. Cool. So I stopped the Giga Flare. What's that? Has he gone a Kashyyyk or something? And that Ifrit's gonna intercept. Yeah!
Clive, thank the Founder.
Now we fight together. The two icons of fire versus the icon of light.
It's
It's now or never, Joshua.
Oh, we're teamed up for it. Dual breath attack. This is sick.
Good work, Joshua!
Terraflare.
If you're sure.
Terraflare. Is that more powerful than Donald Duck? Terraflare. Oh! Precision Brimstone.
We're not done yet.
Almost there. He's about to stagger. Good. Keep going. I think we're in the final cutscene now.
Now, Joshua!
This... I mean, I've been enjoying the music, but just listening. Come on, buddy! Oh, it's both of us together! It's so friggin' cool! We broke through his barrier. 3 million. Come on. Bahamut defeated. Ah. Oh, it felt so good.
What now?
Don't absorb the heart.
This is
drinking ether.
We have to stop him.
It just cut through it like paper. Another of the petals falls onto the city below.
Joshua, are you alright?
I've been better.
Dallas, you have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Am I drinking in the power of the flames of the Phoenix? Are we gonna Megazord fuse? Am I gonna be a flying Ifrit? We Megazorded!
If we become one,
I was joking.
we can do it, Clive.
We are fire, baby.
We will. Together.
Are we in space? Are we in frickin' space? This fight's killing me. Oh my god.
Are you ready? Ready.
We throw up our shield and we're just punching through the Mega Flare. This is a Final Fantasy game. Look at this shot. This is a Final Fantasy game. What the hell? Ifrit Risen is what we're called. Embodying Ifrit Risen. Enhanced version of Ifrit's abilities are available. In addition to Wildfire, Ifrit Risen has access to light speed, similar to Phoenix Shift, allows you to approach. Light speed can be executed pressing X. So I still have my Wildfire dash. I now have a shift. Let me just quickly check. Let's see. Barrage. Cool. And Fireball Burst is still during my ability. Backdraft is immediately. Okay. These are all the same. Heat Rush. Ooh. That's my lunge. I have a lunge? I didn't realize that. Oh my.
How can we hope to match such power?
By trusting in our own.
Cool. He's about to get first stagger. Fall to the earth, baby! Over 2 million on just a regular combo. Oh, man. The numbers are too big and ridiculous and insane, but it just feels fun. Summoning those auto laser turrets. Dun 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 dun. What is this? Yo. Readying Terraflare. Let's try and get rid of Terraflare. Good. It still got me? There we go, lowered him enough. Final clash time. This is insane, and this is not even the final fight of the game. Hey, Bubby's Bernie Mac, how you doing today? We're fighting a friggin' golden space dragon with this ability. Combined, it's half Zetaflare. That's Donald Duck. He's as powerful as Donald Duck.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
Put your back into it. Let me see you grit those teeth. Are we gonna... We're doing the cooler? Are we going straight through? Oh no, we're pushing it back? Come on, give me the box! No, we're doing the cooler. We're going straight through it. $4 million. Woo! On my list of bosses, I'm just gonna hit Bahamut times 2. Oh. The power of the icon Bahamut made manifest. The crystal is as bright as the sun and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. I can't fly! Crap, 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 crap! What happened to Bahamut? Oh, Prince Dion. Catch him. Oh my god, his face is just open. And space explosion! Let me just go ahead and cross off Drake's tail there. The Drake's Eye was defeated before the game. Head 5 years ago. Breath in Ironhome. Fang. Tail.
Joshua!
Clive!
Come on, hug me, brother!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters.
I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Aww.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
Torgal. Hey, Prince Dion, so you went crazy and blew up your city? Holy what?
This is for my father.
What? Was it Ultima's machinations, or was Olivier actually Ultima? I'm gonna check this out for a second. Hold on. Second son, after Annabella's machinations, saw the Dalmek siege of the Crystalline Dominion broken, and the victory ascribed to the young prince. Sylvester was convinced to surrender his throne to the beloved son, anointing him emperor first of his name. Empress Emeritus of the Holy Empire, Vicereine of the Imperial Province of Rosaria, which she rules with an iron fist. She's also long labored to see her son Olivier seated on his father's throne, a plan that came to fruition after she schemed with Hugo Kupka to bring an end to the Dhalmekia's long siege of Twinside. and sees the triumph ascribed to the young prince. Okay, so nothing about whatever just happened there.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Did we just kill Prince Dion? We did. Oh, sorry, hold up. Dion. No. Sylvester? Okay, we don't know what any of this is going on.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait.
I'm gonna steal Bahamut, aren't I?
I owe him a debt.
Alright, Mom, let's go. What? Oh, are we getting a flashback to what happened?
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
Madness is this, Dion. Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. City can wait.
No, this is at the same time. Go.
Your Radiance. And I want you to find out Dalmec's movements.
This is him.
By the light. Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once.
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Mm-hmm.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it.
Who sits whispering in his ear at all
Puppet
times.
now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the Master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
They don't. They all know it's true.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god?
Yeah.
As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
You know it's true.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
He dove in front of the he killed his father, he went mad, and that's what happens.
Poor father. How he doted on his children.
Okay, so yeah.
That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
Okay, I think he is Ultima.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would.
This little shit!
And now Muthos approaches.
Muthos.
Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks.
This is Ultima talking about consciousness and will.
Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
What? What? I'm gonna Thanks in large part to his mother's machinations, he was appointed emperor, a fact that triggered his half-brother Prince Dion to launch a coup against him. It was Olivier's sinister goading that drove Dion to madness and led to his own demise, pierced through the heart by Dion's spear. As the boy died, his body crumbled into dust, proof that he had become not but another puppet of Ultima. Instead, goaded into slaying his own father and driven to madness, transforming to Bahamut, laying waste so much of the Dominion. Holy crow.
Brother?
It's a long story.
All right, Mom, let's go. Kill her. Stab her. Stab her. Let me stab her. Let me push the button.
Cannot stay here, mother. Come. Take my hand.
Nope. I want to actively kill her. I don't want her to die in rubble. I want to actively kill her.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Aw. I wanted to do that. I kind of wanted to take her prisoner and force her to become low. Ugh. She got off so easily. For all the misery she's caused, she got off so easily. I'm sorry. I don't care. You saw your husband die and your kid die. Screw you. She got off way too easy there. That's kind of beautiful. I mean, it looks like most of the pieces are disappearing before they hit the ground.
Consciousness that weaves your wills together.
He's learning how to break wills.
That blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others. Then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place.
What?
By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
A crystal flower. When Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the mother crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts and summoning into creation that which most plagued him, his tortured soul. The wyvern tail that represented the trust Prince Dion's father placed in him and his duty to the realm. What is that, though? Is that a tower? Primogenesis Twin Flames. Cool.
Your Majesty.
Benedicta? Sometime later. Royal Bedchamber. Is this Ultima manipulating the King of Waloed?
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Naked Hugo.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom.
If he becomes Sid.
And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment, their flame burned bright. Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
I hate how they say mythos. Mythos.
And then shall the world be remade.
Without consciousness, without thought, without will.
Before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side.
Otherworldly being plagued. Much tragedy and turmoil. He means to claim Clive as his vessel Muthos. By purging his will, a will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others, he unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness and turning thousands Akashic. And those ties of consciousness might be loosened. King of Waloed, Dominant of Odin, Warden of Darkness, thought, though his nation's isolation and ash allows him to remain aloof from the affairs of Storm, he is oft elected to do precisely that. His moments of late would suggest that he has ambitions on the Western continent.
By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever everyone.
Kill all the people important to him.
Physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
Its eyes are just so unnerving.
Master. My will is yours.
There's no iris, it's just flesh. It's dark flesh. Who are you? Who are you? It's weird. There you go. Got even weirder. We're good. We did it, guys. We got the weird. Barnabas. I don't like Barnabas. Barnabas is a little fire in the sky, baby. Look at all this lack of crystals. It's great. Iron Islands? No. Any down in Dhalmekia? Nope. What about in Rosaria? Any in the north? No way, Jose. What about Sombrec? No crystals there. The Crystalline Dominion. They gotta have a crystal. I don't see one. There's this ugly thing. Drake's Spine? Ugh. Lame. Alright, I'm gonna take a very quick bio break. Because that was a lot of combat gameplay and cutscenes. I will be right back. We will continue the story. Let's do this. Let's go. Back to the hideaway. See, I really kind of wish we could have captured Annabella, kept her as a prisoner. I think that would have been cool. Making her see what's become of us. I would have liked it.
How is your brother?
I wonder, did Yote follow us? Did Terrence follow us? Did they both live?
Since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse.
No.
For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's not the curse, though. It's Ultima, right?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
That's Primogenesis. Oh. Let me do one more thing. Sorry, I gotta... Things fall apart. No, I don't like that. The power of light. Clive has claimed a portion of Bahamut's essence. Attuning with Bahamut not only changes the aspect, but allows several new abilities, such as Impulse, which creates multiple spheres of light that pursue a target, dealing it continuous damage. Cool. Bahamut's feat. Wings of Light to begin casting Mega Flare, an immensely powerful spell that showers enemy with a deluge of searing light. The longer the spell is charged, the more powerful the result. Press circle to cast the spell when ready. Taking damage while casting will cancel the spell. It's one that's full? Oh, but can it...
Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Check my wall of memories. The Oath. Sid's Goblet. Miraculously undamaged from the attack in the old hideaway, Otto held onto the featureless clay cup to remind him of his lost friend before giving it to Clive, knowing that Sid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it. Kind of wish I had like a wall or like a tarp, something there, you know? It's cool to have a nice big bay window, but like, I guess from where I'm sleeping, people can't see me. If anything, I probably would have put the bed over here then, to get a little more privacy.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
Yeah, so quick rundown. So what happened in the Dominion? Civil War. We had to do a bunch of murders. Dion went mad and accidentally murdered his father while trying to murder his half-brother, who was possessed by Ultima, but he didn't know that and was the symbol of his stepmother's machinations. When he killed his father, when he did a patricide, he went nutso because it turns out Olivier was Ultima, and Olivier drove him mad with magic. It caused him to kill his own people, transform the Mother Crystal into a giant symbol of his guilt. We reunited with Joshua, reunited with our mother, who revealed a lot to us in a very emotional, impassioned speech, and I liked it a lot, and I think it was really cool character development for Annabella, and I would have liked to see more of it. But she chickened out and unalived herself, which is a tragedy, because I wanted to do it. I know it's very serious, but, like, I wanted to be the one to get to do it. After all the stuff with the black shields and how the bearer hunts, I really wanted to kill her. Pretty sure Dion's dead, which sucks. I really liked Dion, too. Former heir, reunited. Primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima to cast a roiling pall over all of Valisthea. I turned into Ifrit and literally fused with my brother to go to space to fight a dragon in space. Tumbled down, I blew up another Mother Crystal, causing everything to fall apart. Many people are dead. And then Olivier got killed too. Because it turns out he was Ultima's puppet. That was a guess. He wasn't Ultima's final vessel, which was my theory. But him being a puppet of Ultima, I guessed earlier in the stream, so I'm kind of proud of myself for that. I did see that. About the other day. I'll have you know I never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my own mother. You won't be catching me doing it again. So please, your lordship, we can both forget the whole damn thing. The Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone. There ain't nothing dragging him back from the depths wherever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy lives on, in you, and everyone here at the Hideaway. Sure as the sky is blue. At least I think it's still blue. As long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Otto. Oh, these are... It shows what... So this is in response to Out of the Shadow. There's a little thing. This is in response for the payback mission. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Reports of our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. The accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people. Hearts already heavy on the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final Mother Crystal. For now the realm endures, but with each new flood, do her remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is as ever dire. Fresh wings shall find you in the moon's turning. The new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. May the crystal's curse be broken. That is August? Right? He didn't sign his name? Yeah, no, that's August, though. Theo. Word of Twinside is a little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But what of you and yours? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but Astolos might be good to set El's mind at ease. So, Dion is being heralded as a Mad Prince. Alright, let's see what people are talking about.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, all their fancy silks stained red.
Alright, Joe, chill out. One of those is my brother.
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Trouble with your gear, or fretting about us, guys?
Won't help me get my work done. So I'm here to keep my forge and leave saving the world to the those better suited.
Yes, that is.
They fancy giving me a hand shoeing the birds.
What do you want?
Craft Brightburn. Lingered there no warmth nor smoke, but in his light did burn both flesh and bone.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
Alright, that's a pretty cool looking sword.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
Alright, kid.
Lady Karen told me that you've begun dealings with the Crimson Caravans. A word of warning. Tighten your purse strings when in Bock, lad. They're a few shrewder than Eloise in matters of business.
Still alive, are you?
I hope you're not expecting me to explain these skies. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say it's the end of the world.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I've had orders cancelled on me left and right. That's from a few associates I haven't lost
As the
contact
old
with.
saying goes.
There's opportunity in adversity. Market from sharp steel's more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered. Don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel.
Yes, I don't have a lot of extra money right now.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Welcome back, Sid. Shout if you need.
Give me a drink, please.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Can you blame them, with the skies as they are?
Oh, those are the buns we made in Dhalmekia at the Dalamil Inn.
Said they were all the rage in Dalamil.
Yeah, there you go.
Sort of funny if you ask me.
I'll be damned.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good.
They're Drake's Fang buns.
Barms. And they
Barms.
You should try one.
Hey, a bloody great hole in it.
It's supposed to be hollow, silly.
Hello.
Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
They're Drake's Fang buns. Bombs. Let's see. Is this the one? Four, 7. One's in a treasure coffer, one's in the main scenario. Treasure coffer, vendor, patron. There you go. But we got a lot going on.
Storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Oh. I'm so. Ooh, there you go. Lading looser. So it's got to be Shiva, then Odin. All right. Wings of Light. Begin casting Mega Flare. Increases maximum Mega Flare to level 4. Level 1, execute a Mega Flare. Level 2, execute level 2. Okay. I can dodge when doing Mega Flare, though. That is good. Okay, Impulse. Summon multiple spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal continuous damage, and they chase after it. Upgrade increases the number of orbs. Exposure rate determined by how many spheres have already struck the target. Exposure rate is at its maximum when spheres glow bright orange. Oh, pressing the execute button a second time causes them to explode. Okay. Flare breath. Perform a plume of light aspected flame that deals continuous damage. Used to push repel enemies, increases the range. Satellite. Summons multiple light aspected familiars that attack any enemy on which Clive uses magic. It delivers follow-up attacks based on magic, charge magic, magic burst, and precision shot. Even if Clive is recovering and cannot cast a spell, pressing triangle will command the satellites to attack. It can be used while casting Mega Flare. Ooh. Increases the number of satellites. And the ultimate ability is Giga Flare. Fire a massive beam of overcharged light that burns any enemy. That's intense. Man. I really want to start mastering a lot of these, but... Giga Flare sounds really cool. I'll try them off stream. Or I might try them now, but for now, let's...
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts. And though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help lighten it below. Turning our eyes from the problems which face us will not help solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world. I got a lot to talk to you about, my guy. A lot. The more you know. Get to knowledge level 5. Cool. We did almost a full bar. Heart of the Mother Crystal. We knew that. The Mother Crystal, a bright convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of the irreplaceable treasures. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magic. Is that like why the Fire One summoned the Liquid Fire boss? Lost Mother Crystals. When Sidolphus Telamon put his plan to destroy the Mother Crystals into motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins. 3 less than Ultima set in place eons past. Huge right there. So they were set in place by Ultima. That's kind of what I theorized, but that's a confirmation. Okay. Eons past. The Mother Crystal of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn. Okay, hold up. Drake's Horn in Southern Ash. Drake's Eye in the Northern Territories. And the Mother Crystal of Zemeckis, That's that giant hole right outside the city that I saw. Now nothing remains of them save the scars left behind by their passing. We heard about Drake's Eye already. Gil. Common currency of Valsia ever since the signing of the Continental Accord. Many centuries ago, the Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become known as the Free Cities of Conver. The new currency took its name from the founder of the merchant guild, the legendary trader Gilbard the Golden. Trade flourished around it. The Great Bank of Gilbard the Lender. Okay. Adamantite, we know a little bit about Adamantite. First Velmark, then Walud. Often warred with the orcs who claim their metal makes for fine arms.
Okay. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Torgal got an update. The Blood of Fenrir, Clive's faithful friend, a rare frost wolf imbued with the same sorcerer strength as his ancestor Fenrir, which calls upon to defend his allies in time of place. Though the manner in which he primes his Fenriric form is reminiscent of dominant summoning of their icons, Torgal calls not on his own icon, but upon powers of those who have walked beside him over the years. Hugo Kupka, final breaths. The duel that ensued with Titan, and with something even more terrible, not only to Kupka's long-awaited demise, but to that of the nation's mother crystal. Chief steward of Clive's hideaway, and Sid's hideaway before it, met Sid on a trading ship. He worked as a purser. We know this. They swore to save Otto's son and others like him. Utes. On the road to the Dominion. As apprentice Smith, yep, we knew that. Apprentice to Sharon, and ally of the hideaway. Took the crystalline Dominion. Somehow surviving the chaos that followed, he was scooped up from the ruins by Joshua, who transformed into the Phoenix. Quentin. Quentin's personal quest, Ferda, of the ally of Rosina Dalamil, aka Lubor. Hansa, the boy from Bakalad, who's the thief. Annabella Lesage. Former Empress. After the fall of Rosaria and the death of Elwyn, she remarried and bore him a son. It was her dream that together with Sylvester she founded a bloodline, one blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix. Alas, her dreams were to be crushed in the wreckage of the Crystalline Dominion, where a maddened Dion slew Olivier, and she was to end her life before the disbelieving eyes of the sons she had betrayed. Got off too easy, in my opinion. Emperor, who plotted with Annabella to slay Archduke Elwyn and unite the nations under imperial banner. Together they bore a son, with whom Sylvester was beguiled into forfeiting his throne, much to his first son's displeasure. He lost his life to Dion's spear when he leapt to Olivier's defense in the throne room of the Twinside capital. This punk. Barnabas's mom. A Ultima summoned illusion of his mom. Nope. Not about that. The Holy Knights of Dragoon. Elite troops, led by Prince Dion, drawn largely from the nobility of the realm. Their status as sacred dragons. In the Battle of the Borderlands, proudly led charge. However, Prince Dion's opposition to the machinations of Holy Empress Annabella spurred the Dragoons to rise up against the Emperor in an insurgency, which saw them fall suddenly and decisively from grace. Lord Chief Justice, the highest-ranking judge in Saint-Broquois. Quentin, this is the guy who betrayed Quentin. Lost Wing. A target for the Empire. The Ascension of Empire Olivier. Annabella is also ostensibly in recognition of the part he played. Peace between the Dalvecchia. While the ascension of one so young was unprecedented, Emperor Sylvester reassured those bold enough to express doubt at the wisdom he was maintaining Great Grieger, made flesh. He would merely serve as an advisor to the young new emperor until he came of age. Dion, the rightful heir to the Holy Throne, was violently opposed to the plan. Rise of the Worm. A rebellion of the Holy Order of Knights Dragoon that took place in the Crystalline Dominion. It was provoked by Sylvester Lesage's decision to overlook his eldest son Dion and make his second-born Olivier child of Empress Annabella, crown prince. Seeing as this had yet another victory for Annabella in her long campaign to subvert Sambraquois politics for her own ends, Princess Dion ordered the dragoons into action, but having lost control of his icon, he inadvertently laid waste to the city he tried to save. Drake's Fang destroyed. The Briar's Kiss. The Velcroy Desert. The Kingdom of Elude. At Drake's Fang, we saw that. Leighton's Cleft. The Jaw. Following Dion's rebellion, instigated a bloody coup as imperial institutions held disarray. So did the situation in the Dominion and beyond. After 5 years, Sambraquois dominance in the region ended as quickly as it had begun. Drake's Tale. Undergoing a fantastical transformation, unwitnessed in Valacene history. A blossoming of the crystal. Right here. After the prince lost control of his icon, Bahamut, one curious thing of note, many have survived. They claimed the crystal bloomed like a flower. Forced to negotiate withdrawal. Credit for the event. Yep. Conjurer's Independent. The Cast Stones. The Sins of Zemeckis. So that must have been where the first Mother Crystal fell. Did I miss one? Ah, the Mithril Engine. Phoenix. Joshua presumed demise. The Phoenix Spirit rings once more in the skies above the crystalline dominion, wings in which reside the flame of rebirth. Ifrit Risen. That's so dope. Two kinds of fire united as one. Titan. Are they going to show us Titan Lost? And Bahamut. The Warden of Light, whose power dwells within Dion Lesage, Prince of Sambrec, a tribe known as the Motes of Light, once dwelled in the northeast reaches of Storm, where a great city of Oriflame now stands. Among them was the dominant of Bahamut, would always emerge. In modern times, dominants are often born among the Sambraquois nobility, most likely because the tribe's bloodline still runs strong in their ranks. Oh yeah, I did a little side quest where a guy befriended a bunch of goblins. Common species of beast, and I fought the Goblin Prince. It was very cute. He had a crown made of, like, garbage and forks. It was adorable. They continue to spread, however, driven to find home, making violent encounters more commonplace. That said, a rare few have been found to possess the ability to crudely converse, and at times even cooperate with humankind. Scorpions. Dragons. And orcs.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Yep.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Never. Dion the Bold. Kinslayer.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
Right.
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
Good point, my guy.
I was thinking I might pen a novel of my own to tell the story of the hideaway. I change all the names, of course. Well, except for mine, that is.
I mean, Sid is the name that's gonna sell books. Come on. It's gonna put butts in seats. It's gonna sell them novels.
We've received word that the displacement stacks have arrived safely in Canva. The rest is up to Mid.
Unlocking the rest of the map is gonna be how we get to... We're gonna go to Convert to unlock the rest of the map for Dhalmekia.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembic gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait.
You'd think the people here had never seen a storm before.
What happened to the sky? Do you think Sid broke it?
Hush, you two. He did no such thing.
I mean... Kinda did. Someone broke the sky to try to break me.
Head, I was beginning to wonder if you'd lost interest in Sid's grand scheme. But here we are. Another crystal cracked, another nation in disarray. You wear the mantle of outlaw well.
Who are you? You suspicious character. So that actually makes sense now that I'm thinking about it. So in total, there have been 8 mother crystals. 8 mother crystals, 8 icons.
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth and Cole and all the rest. My heart beats for another.
Oots.
Now, if only Lady Taya would let me into the infirmary to see him.
Is there anything we can do? It doesn't feel right sitting around waiting for the world to right itself.
IB Goat has some work. That, or you could join the Curse Breakers.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curse, it's...
You just need some rest. I'll stay here with you. If you'd like, that is.
Oh wait, I think... Alright, could Dion be alive?
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad.
Dion's alive!
But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
So that means that... Alright. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Alright, Nectar, what's going on in the world? Three more. The 10 of Clubs in Vamir Dhalmekia. It's in the fields of Karava. The Magath brothers in the quiet sands of Rosaria. They're Iron Kingdom Crusaders. And this is another S rank. This is my second S rank after Atlas. Ruins Reawakened. Sambraquois legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist by Grieger herself. Some sources claim, though, it has been forgotten, with parts of the tale true and which are false. The great dragon's roar reverberating around the woodland paths of the Empire. So it's Sumber and Sombrek. Nothing else for
What is
you?
it that you wish to learn?
Alright, the last thing I did was the Drake defanged. They traveling companions, they visit. I visit Sid's grave with everyone except Mid, who friggin' bailed. Rendezvous with Goot. Best friend. Traveling companion. Mistrusts him because of her. He enthroned him and they became the servant. Master and servant. Oof. Love her. Okay. We became an ally with... Elle and Theo joined the Alliance. And allied with the member of Sid's Hideaway. Okay. Everything else is the same. Prince Dion's revolt. After Annabelle revealed her role in convincing his father to pursue a policy of expansion that could lead to the deaths of countless innocents, Dion sees no other option than to remove her and her son by force. He and the Dragoons march on the Twinside capital. We leave company. I mistrust her aggressively, and I mistrust him aggressively, and I confront Annabelle. So they're scheming against each other. What is this medicine girl? She's got to be something. Alright, the end of Drake's Tale. Muhammad rampaged. Traveling companion, best friend reunited, and it feels so good. Yeah, and we're not with Yote anymore. Yote's gone missing. Dead. 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 Slays. Protects. Executes. So we don't know what happened to Sir Terrence. We don't know what happened to the Cardinals. Absorbs power from Bahamut. Battle. Saved him. Reunited. Punishes.
Study it well, Clive.
Right here. Eloy and Theodore help Goots get in. Prince Dion's rebellion. The fall of Drake's Tale. Oh, we have a little Joshua one now. Actually, do we have a little Goots one? We didn't have a little Goots one. That's a bummer. So much happening all at once.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the hideaway's on edge.
Well, it's our job to calm things down. So don't you go spreading ill rumors.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What?
There's barely been a shipment in since the skies started boiling. A few more days without a visit and we'll have to start eating the blankets.
Mother, save us. Might be hard now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed. Will we ever see the sun again?
Guys, it's a magically conjured cloud. Once we beat the final boss, it disappears. Just focus on your work. Focus on... We gotta get to Waloed.
What are you making them skies then?
Pity those in the villages.
Alone when it's what? We should call back the scouts. All of them.
Clive! I don't mean to be gloomy.
Whole world's got a shit. Reports about troop movement. Bears... Chance to set bears free. Now it's all ether floods, Akashic attacks, bloody bandits. Cursebreakers are all our allies doing what they can to keep the heads above water.
Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, sir. It's not true. We've lost so much. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
I need 5 more to get 1,500 ability points, a new song, and a talisman of priming. Eat.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
All right.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? As long as you look past the fat storms out of mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Setting her that way the moment the winds turn foul.
Good.
Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right,
But no.
fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own sort. Could be that they don't.
I suppose.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your heart.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits.
I hope so.
Look at us. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to the...
You believe there's one?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it.
Okay. And remove that crystal.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea.
1, 2.
Oh, the lands around the
3.
fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, there
The
remain
storm's
drowns
creating...
in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar
It's
has
the
been
ship.
sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Well, that's a bummer.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance, should the King of Waloed deign to invade.
We're the only ones who could stop them. I do like the look of the new blade. The crystal... Or no, this is the light blade.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. That, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I
Mhm.
dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the
Mhm.
divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said. Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical account. Had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, you will forgive me.
Certainly not. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
I can replay the Crystalline Domain. That's pretty cool. I love that you can just redo like big fights too. Okay. So if you think about it, this weapon is a blade made from Garuda, fused with a shard of Ifrit, fused with a shard of Ramu, fused with a shard of Titan, now fused with a shard of Bahamut.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shell. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rained?
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage, and even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they get here in time, which means there's only two people who care.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
The messages from Martha, Isabel, and Lubor weren't.
I'm ready when you are, Clive.
How are you doing? Here you go.
Holy Empire, why we fight. The flames of war down the rabbit hole. So Akashic, monsters, bandits.
Seen enough?
Back again?
What could have changed in like 10 seconds? Oh, ask about the skies. Merely men and women who have been affected by the imbalance. The blackened skies cast spell over all creatures.
How could it not?
They are living beings just as we are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which they cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
Any better? I cannot claim.
To be shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. A piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos. And those who signed the treaty were only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last, and as pieces scattered to the winds, long-festering enmities came to force once more.
Wages
of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to the whispers, they're all like to grow in mighty storm.
Ironic, then.
That should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
Should I learn aught else?
Wait, was there more?
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have.
Dark clouds gather. I have to rescue those three. Enemy of you. Oh, that's a new word there. Worships. Not manipulated by worships. Commands. Worships.
Here you are.
Bandits. Saying laying siege to Dalibilin. Beasts attacking Northreach. Akashic attacking Martha's Vineyard.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Head to Martha's Rest first.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You'd best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Oh, they set up barricades?
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue.
Let me go with you. I can fight.
You can get back inside and bolt the door, is what you can do.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too.
You can and get me back out there.
Founder knows where they're gonna show them.
Man. I can see the Akashic blue of an ether flood just kind of floating around.
Thanks to the Akashic, all of the men are either on watch, readying for the next attack, or confined to their sickbeds. All while my bed remains as cold and as empty as those demons' hearts.
That's something to focus on, I guess.
Sharp as razors, my blades are. But those Akashic bastards just shrug off every...
Mad dogs. The law of them.
My brothers.
Martha. It's good.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never off now. Where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
They were too fast.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
That's all that matters.
Man.
I can't take much more of this.
So I'm looking for Quiet Sand. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to test out our new power, and I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. Because I think I'm going to do those 3 quests at the same time. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Level 1 Mega Flare. That's pretty cool. That one I'll upgrade. Akashic Devil Crab. Akashic Chocobos. Level 2. Just keeps going. Oh my god. That's insane. Hey, boys. The Magath brothers.
Behind blood darken our shores again. But not for long.
Okay. Level 3. One more. Almost there, buddy. Almost there. Keep going. Mega Flare level 4. It's okay. Come on. I mean, like... All right, come on. Almost there, buddy. Almost there, buddy. Landed 100 total hits with level 2 or higher Mega Flare. Good.
Farewell.
Perfect. Leveled up.
No more vengeance. No more war.
All right. So all I can do in my charging state is dodge. It's kind of dope, though. Alright, guys. Well, I think that is where we're going to call it for today. That was really intense, right? That was an insanely intense game, session, stream. All the stuff in the Crystalline Dominion is wacky, insane. The flashback with the father sacrificing himself and Dion, who has been lauded as the most honorable and like noble of these the Imperials, being killed because killing his own father, and the fact that he did succeed in killing Joshua, or in killing Olivier, who was puppeted by Ultima, so I guessed that. Awesome. But Annabella was just a greedy monster. She didn't have a greater scheme or reason. She was not being manipulated. We kept saying, oh, but she's become even more cruel and even more so. Like, that's what got my gears spinning, that maybe she's under control of, like, influence. Maybe she's allied with Waloed. She's under the influence of Ultima. No, she was just a greedy, selfish monster who went out way too easily, in my opinion. She needed to suffer. She needed to be captured, imprisoned, and see us thrive before being executed. That's what I would have done. She pussed out. I'm sorry. That fight with Bahamut was amazing. The fight with Titan was incredible. I think the fight with Bahamut's probably the most hype I've been. When we went to friggin' space. Space. Yeah. Good. I love it. Amazing. The world is falling down around us. I'm very interested to see what becomes of Waloed. But next time we are going to help our alliance, our allies. We're going to help Martha. We're going to help Lubor. We're going to help the Dame. Isabel. Isabel, Martha, and Lubor all need our help. We're going to start with Martha and deal with the Akashic. Then we'll deal with the Beast. Then we'll deal with the Bandits. I figure that's solid. I'll probably go turn in this last bit and get some rewards. I might take on 1 or 2 other bounties in my time. I don't know if I'll take on the dragon. Maybe I'll do that on stream. But maybe I'll take on this other bounty in Dhalmekia. Grind up a little bit and play around with Bahamut's abilities and see how I feel about them. Anyway, before I keep vamping, I'm going to cut myself off. So let me just say, thank you for being here. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you're following. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you are subscribing. Thank you so much. That's all for this thing that I'm doing, and I will be seeing you. Until next time, peace. Friggin' Space Bahamut, man.